Hey guys, Dr. Ian here with Huang Wellness Center, and the last video was on our Perfect Posture Program, Part 1. We talked about the upper body posture, how sedentary lifestyle can affect all that, what are some ways we can improve our upper body posture, and today we're going to be talking about Part 2, the lower body. Our lower body plays such an important role in everyday life. We use it to walk, we use it to sit, it supports our whole upper body weight, and specifically the lumbar spine, the vertebrae that consist of the lumbar spine, they're so thick, the biggest, strongest vertebrae you got in your spine, and because they got to carry everything, they got to support everything up there. So our lower body, very, very key and instrumental in us functioning in everyday life. This is why it's very important to keep it strong and stable. So what's happening to our lower body if we lead a sedentary lifestyle over time? We're going to get tight muscles. It's going to lead to joint dysfunction. We might be more predisposed to injury, have more pain, low back pain, hip pain. In order to avoid all that, there's some things we got to do. Muscles in our core, in our abdomen, muscles in our glutes, these pairs of muscles, they get weak. So we gotta strengthen them. The hip flexors, the muscles in our low back, they get too tight. We gotta loosen them, we gotta stretch them out so that they can all work together as a whole to allow us to function optimally. So let's talk about the 4 exercises, stretches, and strengthening exercises that you can do to help bulletproof your lower back. Alright, so the first stretch we're going to do is called the QL stretch. Now QL stands for quadratus lumborum. It's a muscle right down in our low back. First thing we're going to do is lie down flat on our back, and I'm going to be demonstrating this while I explain it. So lying down flat on our back, we want to have our arms just to our side, and I'm going to start off with my left side first. I'm going to lift my leg, bend it up to, or flex the hip about 90 degrees, and just turn it over across my body. If I'm not feeling too much of a stretch, I will take my same arm and I'll take it and just slightly pull down. The important thing to remember is not to lift the shoulder above the ground. Keep the shoulder lying still on the ground. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds and then repeat 10 times. And then do it on the other side as well. Now here's the second stretch. It's called the hip flexor stretch. What we're going to do is first go into kind of a lunge position. So I'm going to be on my knees, as you can see here. I'm going to take my leg, bend it up so that it's in a 90-degree angle. What I really want to do to stretch out this side of my hip flexor is I'm going to shift my knee forward until I feel a nice stretch right on here. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Perform 10 times on each side. It's going to look like this. One thing you can do to kind of soften up the ground is if you have carpet, or you can apply a towel or even a pillow just to release some stress of the knee. The first strengthening exercise we're going to do is going to be for our core. It's called bird dog. We're going to start with going on all fours, just like this. Making sure that the shoulders are right over our hands, the hips are right over our knees. And what you want to do is go real slow with this motion. I'm going to start with my left arm, right leg, bringing it up and extending straight out, and then bringing it back. And then I'll do the other side, bringing it up, extending straight out, reaching forward, kicking back, and coming back. This is really going to focus on my core, strengthening the core at a diagonal way for both sides. And you should be doing starting at 5 reps on each side. As you're getting stronger, more used to it, move up to 10 reps. It's important not to tilt the body. Keep the back flat. Make sure your core is engaged. The second strengthening exercise is going to be called clam shells. These are targeting our glutes specifically. We're going to go onto our side, just like this, having our arms, resting our body on our arms, keeping our legs just bent, just like this. And what you want to do is really focus on engaging these glutes as we tilt our thigh outwards. You can keep your arm just by your side. You don't have to really use it. Really focus on contracting the glutes and isolating that movement just to the glutes. Make sure you're not using any other muscles. Focus really on the glutes. Activate them as we kind of open up the leg, kind of like how a clamshell opens. Once again, just like the bird dog, perform at least 5 times. As you get stronger, feel more comfortable with this, you can bring it up to 10 reps and then do it both sides. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated for future wellness videos.